Good afternoon and welcome to the Halifax County Library. I'm Cheryl Brown and I am here today with my associate Ginger.
Hello.
And we are going to have a great time telling you about pumpkin. I guess everybody's getting ready for Thanksgiving and hopefully we can still have some gatherings and at least enjoy some good food again. I know I probably will be eating too much like I usually do, but it's all great. And I like making different things, and I know Ginger does too. But since pumpkin is a really popular thing to make for the fall, especially Thanksgiving, we thought we'd tell you about pumpkin and several ways that you might want to prepare it. All right, so what is pumpkin? It's the fruit of a vine of the gourd family. It was native to Central America and grown by Native Americans long before the first colonists ever got to this country. I'd like to tell you a little bit about the health benefits of pumpkin. It's got lots and lots of fiber, and that helps keep you energized. The fiber content of pumpkin will fill you up. It helps stabilize blood sugar, and it keeps your energy up throughout the day. Minerals, there are many, many minerals that help your heart. Pumpkin is loaded with blood pressure regulating minerals like potassium, magnesium, and iron. They're necessary for providing oxygen to red blood cells. The antioxidants boost immunity. Pumpkin is packed with beta-carotene, that orange thing like in carrots, the precursor to vitamin A. It's an important antioxidant for visual acuity and skin integrity. It's great for your eyes and for your skin, as well as vitamins C and E. Also important antioxidants for repairing your body's cells from damage. Diets rich in antioxidants and potassium are also linked to helping reduce your risk of cancer and heart disease.
Did you know that pumpkin can help you lose weight? 1 cup of canned pumpkin provides a mere 83 calories. It's a smart ingredient swap for cheese or cream, which can help you cut back on calories and saturated fat in your recipes. What about pumpkin seeds? Pumpkin seeds are filled with potassium, magnesium, zinc, and iron. They are a super satisfying combo of fiber and protein, which makes them a great snack for kids and adults. But what about pumpkin spice? Have you noticed recently how many items in supermarkets, restaurants, and even drugstores are pumpkin spice flavored products? Since not all pumpkin spice products are created equal, here are some guidelines to follow. Number 1, choose products that actually have pumpkin as the first or second ingredient. Number 2, look for as few ingredients and grams of sugar as possible. And number 3, skip daily sugary beverages. Yes, that does include the pumpkin spice latte. And today we have taken pumpkin and we have come up with several different recipes. Let me move over.
Trade spaces.
We're going to trade spaces. We've come up with several different recipes for you to try. Some of them are savory, and then we have 2 sweet ones at the end. The first one that I'm going to talk about is the savory pumpkin dip. And this is a really good dip. It's very easy to make. You can put it together in about 5-10 minutes, not very long. And it's best when it's chilled. So you might want to make it a day ahead of your party or event. And the ingredients that I used for this was 1 8-ounce brick of softened cream cheese. You can use regular or you can use low fat. It has a 1/2 cup of shredded cheddar cheese, a 1/2 cup of pumpkin puree. That's pure puree. It doesn't have the sugar and spices in it. And then there's 1/4 of a cup of toasted pecans. Those are chopped. And then I used it says 4 to 6 slices of bacon, but I like bacon, so I used 6 slices. Cooked until crispy and crumbled. And I found that it was easier, instead of having to do all that frying, you can get the already cooked bacon that you just put in the microwave for a few seconds, and that makes less work for you. And you get good crispy bacon to put in your dip. And then I've got 3 green onions that you're going to thinly slice. You put a 1/2 teaspoon of seasoned salt and then a 1/4 of a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. And after you get all your ingredients together, you stir them together. You can use a wooden spoon or you can use your mixer. And then I garnished the top of mine, let me see if I can show you, with a little bit of the bacon, leftover crumbled bacon, and a little bit of the green onions. And then you want to refrigerate it, like I said, until it's ready to use. And this is delicious. I made this. It's been taste tested, and it is good. The next thing I want to show you that I made was pumpkin quesadillas. And I don't know about you, but I love quesadillas. And when I saw these, I said I'm going to try them. For these, all you need, again, is 1 cup of pumpkin puree, pure pumpkin, no spices or sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of ground cumin to give it a little bit of a heat and smoke, but not hot, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, a 1/4 of a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, or if you want a little more, you can add a little more, salt to taste, and then you're going to have a cup of black beans, a cup of grated cheese, 1/2 cup roasted green chili, and you can use canned. Actually, I had a hard time finding green chili, so I just got the regular. You can use regular Rotel, the tomatoes with the green chilies, and you can adjust your heat accordingly. And then 8 corn tortillas. You can use flour tortillas also. And then you're going to spray your pan with cooking spray. You're going to take your tortilla, lay it down, sprinkle your cheese first. Make sure you don't go all the way to the edge. Just leave a little bit of a space. Put your puree with your black beans on top. Top it with your other tortilla, and you're going to brown them on both sides. It takes maybe about 5 minutes per side to do. And then you're going to cut them in little triangles. I just quartered these. Actually, I used the small ones for these. They may be about maybe 6 inches. You can adjust and use whatever size you want. And another way, if you don't want to cook these, if you don't want to stack the 2 tortillas like I did these, you can take, if you use a larger size tortilla, about an 8 or 10 inch, you can put your cheese on half and put your topping on that, your pumpkin mixture and your beans on that, and fold it over like an omelet. And that way you just use 1 tortilla. Either way works fine. But I can tell you too that these are delicious. So I hope you'll give these a try.
All right, next item we have is harvest pumpkin soup. And since it's getting cooler in the evenings particularly, this is a nice thing to have. It's really easy to make. It's onion, butter, condensed chicken broth, can of pumpkin. I did use a can. You can use fresh if you like. Well, he's shaking his head. Cheryl Brand, that's not like you. You always use fresh stuff. No, I cheated and used a can. It's just almost as good and a lot easier. It's got salt, cinnamon, nutmeg, pepper, and what really makes it rich, and this may not be the best thing for your health, but light cream, and that makes it nice and creamy. And it's really easy to make, and I found it in one of my recipe books at home, the ABCs of Cooking. I'm sure you can find similar recipes in books that you might have. The next one is a 2-layer pumpkin cheesecake. And this called for graham cracker crust, but I found ginger snap cookies. So I thought, well, I'm going to try some of these. No, they were pumpkin spice cookies. I'm sorry, but they were like ginger snaps, but they were pumpkin spice. So I crunched those up and I used those instead. So we'll see how it goes. This is it's a great cheesecake, and y'all are going to be my guinea pig and let me know. Hopefully it's really good. But it's like any cheesecake, it does take time to make. It uses a lot of sour cream and lots of eggs, lots and lots of eggs. So I got that recipe from Good Housekeeping. So I'm sure if you look up Good Housekeeping either in the magazine or online, you'll be able to find it. The next one that we have is pumpkin and cookie butter sheet cake with toasted meringue. Okay, now this one is, I made the cake, and it's really not that hard to make the cake. The secret ingredient, I'm telling you what, is cookie butter. If you can find cookie butter in the grocery store, it's amazing. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so I made it with cookie butter, and it's incredible. That is the secret ingredient. I found this recipe from Epicurious. The other thing I want to tell you about is the meringue. I'm going to have to practice the meringue because it is a little tricky to make. This is my second try on this stuff, and so I did make another meringue. But I will tell you a really cool little kitchen gadget I just got. I love it. It is a little torch. And you can use it to brown this stuff on the top, and I had fun with it this morning putting that on that meringue. I'm going to have to play with it a little bit more, but it is a really cool little gadget. So that's the cake there. And I also, for all those quarts that you may be saving to say, what am I going to do with these quarts? I know I can make something. You can make cute little pumpkins, and they're really not that hard. You just glue them all together. Elmer's doesn't work so well, but if you get, really strong glue like Gorilla Glue, that works a whole lot better. So that's another fun thing that you might do for your table for Thanksgiving. And we are so glad you joined us today, and we hope you will join us again in December for our programs that we will have. One will be a children's program and the other for adults, and we hope you'll join us soon. And you have a great day.
And happy Thanksgiving!
Happy Thanksgiving!
I just wanted to show off
What?
the food.